and welcome to Virginia Adoption Law, Hot Topics and Basics. My name is Karen Law, and I'm a member of the Academy of Adoption and Assisted Reproduction Attorneys, which is a national group of about 400 attorneys who focus on adoption. My practice is limited to adoption, so I tend to work all over the Commonwealth. And I also have a specific subspecialty of immigration cases for adopted children, and that's national and international. So I do look forward to working with you over the next hour. I think of this as a conversation, so feel free to put questions in the chat as we go. If I don't get to them, please email me, klaw@lawadoption.com, and I'm happy to respond in that way. All right, let's get started. I think it's really useful when you are discussing adoption, even though we're going to be going fairly quickly into the hot topics, to categorize them because the code is broken up by category. It's kind of confusing, but it's still broken up by category, and you have to kind of get your mind into what category of adoption you're talking about to be sure you're following the correct procedures. So, generally, the code is 63.2-1200 to 1253. And what you'll find is that the general provisions that apply to every type of adoption are in the earlier code section, earlier part of the code. And then it starts to break out into the subcategories. So if you, for example, look up step-parent adoption, there's a specific code section that deals with that, but you can't ignore the earlier parts, particularly like 1202, who has standing and who doesn't. So you need to kind of refer back and forth. There are generally two types of adoptions. One is a direct parental placement. Those are what we would consider sort of voluntary decisions, and parental rights would not be terminated in these types of adoptions. So the parental rights will be terminated in the midst of the adoption filing. And kind of three or four general categories, sort of subcategories, would be step parent is a form of a direct parental placement, a close relative adoption.